Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, it's me, the female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 9 of, Beautiful Bones, or Sakurako-san's Investigation, or it goes very different titles, but I call it Sakurako-san, or Sakurako's Investigation. Whatever. Anyway, in episode 9, it started off with, Shotaro and Sakurako going to see Yuriko, and, like, trying to find her dead grandma's, thing that she was gonna give her when she got married or something like that. I don't really exactly know, but they were looking for it. Sakurako was looking for it, and she was like, I can't really tell you what exactly it is, but I have theories, you know, this painting for this reason. So that happened in the beginning, and then the after half was about, like, Shotaro was going to give some chick pudding. I don't know why it's called chick pudding, but was going to give some chick pudding to his deceased grandmother's grave, and he went there, and I guess it started raining, so he took the pudding, he took the rest of the pudding to Sakurako-san and her grandmother, and got there, and they were laughing at him, because I guess, I don't know exactly why they were laughing at him, but they were, but anyway. And they started eating the pudding. And there's actually a deeper meaning, I guess, to the pudding, because he used to always really like that pudding as a kid. When his grandmother was still alive, and when she got hospitalized for apparently cancer, you know, he went to go visit her a lot when he was, like, I'm not sure how old he was, but he was pretty young. And he would always visit her. Yeah, okay. And then it got to a point where, like, they started talking about his grandmother, and, gosh, I'm so bad at doing this, but, I got to a point of talking about his grandmother, and Sakurako-san's grandmother is, like, noticed that he said, or something, that, his grandmother didn't really necessarily like the pudding, but she liked watching him eat it, because she would always sit and smile with him when he would sit down and eat the pudding. So she basically did a theory, the grandmother of Sakurako, with his grandmother, which the theory was that the grandmother, when she was hospitalized with this certain cancer that apparently eats your bone from the inside out, she'd always be in so much pain, so she would always have him, like, go buy the pudding, because she would get injected with, like, painkillers, so she wouldn't be in pain when he would come see her. And I can, you know, understand that, and he didn't understand that back then. He understands that now, and so he kind of, you know, teared up a little bit. He was kind of, you know, getting to that point of, you know, crying and everything. And I also think Sakurako-san noticed how her grandmother is getting older, because when, like, one time when she went to go stand up, she, like, looked like she was a little bit of pain, so I was like, oh, she's noticing that her grandmother is getting older, and that's kind of, I hope her grandmother doesn't, like, die, like, in the series, because I would just, like, I'm like, oh, crying noises, anyway, and I think Sakurako-san would cry, too, so that's pretty much that part. And also, after that, Sakurako, like, after he left, Sakurako said to her grandmother, that boy, like, and then the grandmother was like, oh, well, his name is Shotaro, and if we recall in, like, episode, in the beginning, like, 2, 3, I think it was 2 or 3, I don't really remember which one it was, but she called him Sotaro instead of Shotaro when all that crud was happening in the beginning. So, my theory, like, I have a theory. She had a little, like, I think Sakurako-san had a little brother named Sotaro, and maybe he's in the hospital, or he's dead, I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Also, at the end, before the credits started rolling, there was this girl named Hitoe, I think they said her name was Hitoe, and she's like about to walk her little dachshund, what looks really cute and everything. And I was like, oh, look at the puppy. But then she was about to leave and go walk her dog, and like her mom, I think, was like, wait, Hitoe, where are you going? And she's like, I'm going to walk Mimi or Minami or something. I don't remember the dog's name. And then she left, and as she was walking, like, she was like, finally, she's like, I get to come see you, and like, she had this kind of crazy look on her face a little bit. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? She's like, I'm gonna come see you, sensei, and like, there was these butterfly wings behind her, and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's gonna be a thing. She's gonna come in, new character. As for who sensei is, maybe it's Sakurako-san, I don't know. But yeah, so as last week, or every week with these episodes, I want to like give them a rating from 1, the worst, and 10, the greatest. So for this one, last week I had it at 6. This week, since we get introduced kind of to a new character that's going to show up, I'm going to bump it to a 7, because that made me go, oh, yay, let's kind of figure out who this is and stuff. So yeah, Sakurako-san, episode 9 gets a 7. So yeah, that's pretty much episode 9 in a nutshell. Not really. Anyway, catch me in my review very soon after this one's uploaded. I will upload my review for Dance with Devils episode 9. So, see you then.